Ah, well, how y'all doing today? I'm just gonna make a quick video on an edelbrock carburetor and just some of the basic but yet critical adjustments that have to be made. I'm just gonna be real quick about it, but I've never had an edelbrock carburetor, so this is kind of like new for me. I picked one up and it needed to be cleaned up and fixed, so that's what I'm doing. And I have discovered some things about it, and that's pretty much what they look like on the inside after halfway decent cleaning. And this is the top part. So I didn't even know they had two floats, but as you can see they do. And once you get it all together the way they want it, when you're doing your float measurement, they want a 7/16 drill bit to go with the paper gasket on, just to start lifting it up right when you, just like that. So the other one is the same way. You do them both the same way. This is the accelerator pump. I didn't even get another one of these. All I got was a new seal that came in the kit. That's about that for that. And then there's a little check ball right inside of there with a little brass weight and a little spring. That did come in the kit, so I put that in. And the rest of it is just undoing these things and taking them apart and soaking them and cleaning them. And it's not a perfect cleaning, but it's all right. I'm used to these Hollies. That's what I fool with. I'm halfway all right at those, but the edelbrock carburetors have been around long enough and they seem to work pretty good, so I just said, well, why not? And so they're mechanical secondaries, and it's hard to, they have this weird thing here. I don't even know what that is, but it's part of it, so don't forget to put that in. But when you have yours apart, but it's a decent little carburetor. It's like a 600 CFM, and it is mechanical secondaries. There is one thing also I wanted to point out. These are the original part of the needle and seat. If you can see this little filter right there, there's two needle and seats because there's two floats, and this comes in the kit if you want to put those in there, or you can do it this way with that. But the trick is you can't do all three things. It's either you do the needle and seat screen or you do the fuel inlet screen. You can't do it all, is what they said. Everybody seems to agree with that. I guess it must restrict the flow too much, but so I'm just going to use the fuel inlet is what I'm going to do. Basically, once you establish your drill bit adjustment, 7/16 drill bit, then you do your float drop measurement from the top of the float to the bottom of that plate, the metal, the top of the carburetor. You're just 15/16 of an inch, and you end up with not a whole lot of movement, but some. It's basically like that right there. That's all it is, and they're both, and that's what they want. And that's all. So there you go. That's pretty much, you don't really need a whole bunch of different tools. Just, that's the kit that I used for edelbrock. And this is this one is a 1405. Right there is where you can find your number, what kind of carburetor you got. And that's the kit that goes with it. So it's pretty well ready to go back together. You do have these metering rods. They go right here like that, and you got one over here, same thing. It's not much to it, but I think you have to put those on with this top part flipped over and on there, and then you lower those things down. You got little holders, but that's where they go, and you got these springs to go with it. There's really not that much to it. So anyway, all right, very good. And what I didn't know is that these things actually are made by Weber. Well, I guess the basic design, they had to put that name on there. So, all right then. Just wanted to let you all know. Just a little 5-minute video on some of the basic adjustments and what the inside of an edelbrock carburetor looks like. All right, very good. I'll talk to you a little later.